Here's a little something about a nigga like me. Never should have been let out the penitentiary. Ice Cube, I like to say that I'm a crazy motherfucker from around the way. All right, so I'll be honest, I should have took this trade. Bullish engulfing. The only reason I didn't take it was because we haven't made any higher highs at all. So it felt like it was just gonna be me desperately looking for 24 points, and I was like, nah, fuck it, because we got this bullish engulfing, and I was like, all right, bet. I saw a bullish engulfing and an engulfing. If I see it engulfing, then you know what I'm saying, usually I take that jump, but I decided against it, and I just want to trade with the trend. And it'd be shit like this, where like the one time you don't trade with the trend, the one time you follow your rules will be the one time where it actually would have went in your favor. You feel me? The markets can do anything. You just have to remain rigid in your rules. Then I got finessed into buying a different TradingView subscription because they changed the way they put up alerts, and I thought I ran out. Wasting my fucking money. I ain't gonna lie, if this jump winds up shooting, I'm gonna be thinking about this engulfing candle for the rest of the day. If you watch my recent video with how I almost blew my progress, this is what I'm left with. This is what I'm left with. My my drawdown limit is 50,000. I was at a buffer of $3,000 in total. Yeah, 3,500 in total, and now I'm down to 50,348. I'm down to my last trade, man. Just about. So I ain't saying that I gotta go big on my next trade, but my next trade better be my best trade. Meaning just win. You know what I'm saying? Just let it be the right trade. Let it be a winner. And we're gonna hit 2 points. All right, we're gonna make this comeback 2 points at a time. We ain't gonna jack threes. Feel me? We ain't gonna jack threes and put up Hail Marys and throw 40-yard bombs to get back in this game. We're just gonna take it one possession at a time. Cause I'm looking at it like, all right, 6 trades and I'm back at the starting point. Right? I'm looking at it like 6 trades, I'm back at the starting point. So if I risk 0.5%, 250, it'll take me, and I just hit 1-to-1s or 1-to-1.5s, it'll take me 1, 2, 6 trades for me to get to back to balance. That's what I'll refer to it, for me to get back to balance. And for me to get funded in the first place, I had to make 6%, which is win 1% 6 times. So I'm just looking at it the exact same way, and it's gonna be the exact same process of trading my 150K account. I'm probably like, I gotta check actually, I'm not gonna guess. But yeah, we got to come back to make on this jump, and we took a 10-day trading break. I haven't placed a trade in 10 days. I haven't looked at the charts live in 10 days because I knew that after I was psychologically sick. All right, that's how I referred to it. All right, I looked at it like I was psychologically sick and I needed to go heal. So I was originally about to take that trip to step away from just step away from life right now, you know what I'm saying? And it wound up becoming something completely different. I was ready to splurge, treat myself OC, and then literally a couple minutes later, shit changed drastically because I made a fucked up mistake and I wasn't ready to take that type of loss. And psychologically and emotionally, I was corrupted. I was compromised. I was sick. And I thought I'd be fine after just not trading for a day. And then I came back on the charts and I indeed was not fine. So lockout off the charts, man. And it was so necessary because time does heal. Time, it might not heal all wounds 100%, but it'll damn sure heal wounds. And I was wounded from that mistake, and this break definitely helped a lot. Knowing God a lot, because I just learned gratitude. On this trip to Oregon that I took, I really learned the importance of gratitude and how gratitude, like I went out to that Oregon trip without using any of the money I made from trading. None of the money I made from trading was used to take that Oregon trip. And I was able to experience satisfaction and gratitude to that capacity. That means whatever I do with trading, it's literally just excess. It's literally just a reason to be grateful. So if I do get that 1-to-1, if I make 500, if I make 350, I'm gonna take that motherfucker, bro. Express your gratitude. You have a reason to be grateful. And if you can recognize that in your life, you'll be able to show that on the charts, and you'll be able to create more reasons to be grateful financially. But yeah, man, I was psychologically sick, and I needed that little 10-day getaway. Today, I have a certificate of deposit with a couple thousand that matures. So I'm going to go put that shit into my account, start up a live account, and, you know what I'm saying, eventually, when we build these accounts back up, when we build this account back up, when we get this jump to withdrawable state, then shit gonna be looking up and up. No funny. But yeah, man. After that shit happened, bro, I started escaping reality hard. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I started escaping reality hard, man. Like, that shit was just bad. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But in the perspective of my true self-image, though, that shit was bad, nigga. That shit was definitely bad. But we gonna go finish unpacking. It's looking like we gonna grab London High early, and if we do, then we're gonna continue selling off in New York. But we on the way to grab London, and if we grab it and don't close below, more than likely we're gonna go grab London low and shit below and start grabbing some of this fair value. Gave entry, chat. She gave the entry. I answered on both accounts, and stop loss above this high, and final TP is down here. We are probably going to see some reasonable rejection here. And yeah. Yup. So as soon as I entered, I realized I didn't wait for this candle to close. And I had to live with the consequences. And then like 5 minutes later, I'm upstairs brushing my hair, and this image popped into my head, and I realized this was a liquidity grab. Grab this breaker block, grab this fair value gap. Like, this just popped into my head so strongly. And then like 5 seconds after, boom, alert hit, TSL hit. I'm stopped out the trade. Crazy. All right, y'all. Nigga officially blew the account. Nigga officially blew the accounts. Just jump right back on the horse. I'm gonna back test before I get back on the horse first. Continue back testing, because I lost because y'all saw the trade that I should have took. Like, the engulfing candle that we bought off of on NQ, price is still floating in profit over there. Like, if I entered off that, stop would be at break even right now, and I'd just be floating in profit and really good for the day if I didn't already close my trade. And it was in line with my strategy. This right here, like it's an engulfing candle, but I know that I wanted to wait and see how price reacted to here, but I jumped the gun, and it means nothing. We got an engulfing on the 5 and the 15, so it means nothing for you to be patient and wait on the right entry, for you to bypass something that looks good. I mean, even then, higher low, higher low, higher low. Feel me? Even though it's internal liquidity, it was still a trend here. And then we got a bullish engulfing. And even though that is going against this higher time frame, this trade was this trade would have been better than the trade I wound up taking. Feel me? I bought in on this candle because I got in early. I didn't wait for the candle to close. I got in early. I didn't wait for the candle to close. So I thought we were getting the sell-off that I wanted. And I liked the amount of risk that I had to get in here. I think I was only risking like 34 points or something like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I like that. And yeah, just jumped the gun because I didn't wait for this candle to close. Because if I did wait for the candle to close, I would have noticed that we just cleared a fair value gap and breaker, closed above it, and that would have invalidated any sell that I would have wanted to get in. Then the next candle, then right after that, we just started consolidating hard. So, patience, waiting for the candle to close. But it's not even a patience thing. Actually, it's not a patience thing because I was patient enough to wait for price to come up here if this was the trade I wanted. The real thing to work on is emotional responses. You feel me? Like not reacting, responding, taking a step, taking a pause and noticing when I'm getting emotional on the charts or when my emotions might be triggered on the charts. Something I already know, but I repetitively have not done. And it's led to this. Feel me? Honestly, I kind of feel like a burden has just been removed, because now I can just restart with a whole new fresh mindset or whatever. But yeah, man. All right, y'all. So instead of re-upping, spending 300 on 2 new accounts, I just got another 150K. That's the only jump I'll trade. I'm about to start trading live money anyway. So it costs $100 for me to reset my 150K account. That's the price of a 50K. Feel me? So instead of paying 216 for the 150K and 106 for the 50K, and then paying 322 in total for 2 new accounts, I can just trade the 150K account and only spend 100. Great, that's a great deal, to be honest. And I don't mind it because once again, I'm about to start trading live money anyway. So you know what? This is honestly better. Because it'll prevent me from making the mistake that I made last time, right? The mistake where I accidentally over leveraged on the wrong account because I have 2 accounts trying to trade from my phone, not seeing which account I'm on. So you know what? Honestly, this actually helps avoid the problem that got me here, or the catalyst that got me here. Feel me? That was the catalyst, me over leveraging on the wrong account. That was the catalyst. And then the problem that got me here was just me spiraling. So, yeah. Shit cray, man. Shit cray. Shit about to be a process, but Nothing I haven't done before. I'm about to back test like shit, bro.